as the Walnut Wildcats put their 3-0 start to the season on the line here against the Biggersville Lions on the road in what is surely to be their toughest test of the season. Hello, I'm Peyton, joined alongside me.
To be here, brother. It's a big night, and looking forward to a great 1-2A matchup and get to see some good football.
Absolutely. Well, Grady, let me ask you, for those who don't know, Mr. Gardner here actually played college basketball just a few miles up the road here at Northeast Mississippi Community College. So let me ask you, you were a part of some very good Northeast teams that took undefeated streaks into conference play. This isn't conference play, but took them deeper in the year to, on the road to tough tests. And we're getting to that point in the year where it's starting to be, okay, you're carrying an unbeaten streak. Walnut 3-0 is exactly doing that tonight. What was your mentality as a team and as an athlete preparing for these type of situations to carry such an important winning streak on the road?
Like you said, Peyton, our sophomore year at Northeast, we were 14, 15-0. We went to Mississippi Delta. Mississippi Delta, if you know Mississippi JUCO basketball, is a middle-of-the-road junior college team. And going in there, we thought we were going to go in there, roll, and win a ball game. When you play conference games, when you play local teams like this, you never take a team for granted. You never overlook them, and you look to see it and win a ball game. So in games like this, you come out, give your 100%, and play hard. I mean, you don't get many of these games, especially these seniors. So you want to go out there, play hard, and win a ball game.
Absolutely. I think that's a great analysis, especially when you go on the road and you have to play a team that's got plenty of playmakers like Jathan Hatch, Dylan Rousey, and Drew Rousey for Biggersville. Those are big names to watch for from what I've been told. This is the first time I've seen Biggersville this year, but this is a Biggersville team that's 2-0, and they've dominated every team they played. A 40-14 win over West Lowndes and a 36-12 win over Eupora. However, this Walnut team, nothing to scratch at. We talked about it earlier. They are 3-0, in fact, win in the Joe Bowl, a win against Ashland, and then a win against Middle Tennessee as well. Only giving up 8 points in this point in the season. So, Grady, when you've only given up 8 points through 3 games, no matter your opponent, you got to be feeling pretty good about your defense.
That's right. And I want to go over a few more things about the Biggersville players if you don't care. Right here on their depth chart, they're listed at 6 foot as a wide receiver, 6'3 as a wide receiver, 6 foot wide receiver, and 6'3 wide receiver. You don't see that a lot in a 1A football team. I'm pretty impressed by that stat right there, just looking at their schedule or looking at their roster right there.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Grady. When you especially at the 1A, 2A level, that's unbelievable size. So that's something Biggersville is going to have to be ready for on the outside because you expect Biggersville to want to attack those matchups. But also one guy you've got to watch out on for the Walnut side is Camarion Gray. He's had a fantastic start. Through 3 games this season for Walnut, he has 9 touchdowns. That's 3 a game. Gray has been excellent running the football. And when you go on the road, you want to establish the run early.
That's 100% right. And in ball games like this, there's a lot of jitters for these young quarterbacks. You don't know how things are going to go, especially on the road for Walnut. So you want to get in that groove, get to see how your offense is rolling, hand the ball off, get it going, get that nervous energy out, and start airing it out some. So like you said, you want to get that running game going early. I was talking to some guys up here that are from Biggersville. They were talking about a young fullbacks 2025 graduate. He's 6 foot, 180 pounds. Aaron Taylor. That's going to be a tough guy to bring down, and I'm looking forward to seeing him get some carries tonight.
Absolutely. So when you're looking at it, Grady, this is usually what I do, but I'll give it to you tonight. If you had a key to the game for Walnut tonight going on the road, what do you think that key would be?
I would say control the ball. Keep the ball on the ground. See if you can keep the ball and see if you can stretch out some drives. Keep it away from their offense because I've heard that the Biggersville offense is tough, and it's going to be hard to make sure they don't stay out, or make sure they stay out of the end zone. So I'm looking forward to making sure Walnut keeps it on the ground, keeps the ball, and see if they can keep it away from the Biggersville offense.
Absolutely, Grady. Excited to have you on with us tonight. Excited for Biggersville and Walnut coming up in about 10 minutes. We're going to kick it back for some ads from our lovely sponsors that make our broadcast here on RCTV 19 possible, and we'll come back right before kickoff. Walnut and Biggersville, one team is getting their first loss tonight here in Alcorn County. We bring you back after a word from our sponsors.
Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Angel Davis and the staff at Silly Sisters wishes Tippah County football teams a winning season. Go check them out for all your gift and monogramming needs at 1326 City Avenue North in Ripley.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express. Wishing the best to all our students and athletes. Here at Tippah County Hospital, we are more than just a healthcare facility. Your symbol of excellence is here. Tippah County Hospital, Ripley.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this football season. Go see them at 925 City Avenue South in Ripley and check out their new outdoor patio.
Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions. Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature to safely send money to a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Mahindra's the official tractor of Tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the goat.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Good luck to our teams from Rebel Services LLC, specializing in aviation services, 512-0219. Rebel Services LLC, 5901 Highway 4 West, Ripley.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
Good luck and do your best. Diesel, 311 City Avenue South. Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Henderson Pest Control wishes good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this football season. This broadcast of Tippah County Sports is brought to you thanks to Tippah Connect, your home in Tippah County for high-speed internet. Give them a call at 662-837-8139 to get set up on their blazing fast internet speed. ADF Automotives wishes good luck to Charlie and the Ripley Tigers.
Accidents are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our Tippah County teams this football season.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
No matter how young you are, if you have loved ones, you need to think about how they would cope financially if anything happened to you. Trust me, there are benefits to getting life insurance when you're still young and healthy. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
This is Stephen Eaton in the Bellhaven Historic Downtown Corinth. Call me at 287-0113.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
We welcome you back here on RCTV 19 as both teams have run out and are ready to kick this one off. Biggersville won the toss, elected to defer, so it'll be the Walnut Wildcats starting with the football. Back here with Grady. And Grady, as Walnut gets ready to return, what's your thought process on this opening drive? Your philosophy if you're the coach of Walnut?
You try to just control the ball. What you try to do is you run the ball down the throat, try to get the passing game going, and just try to fill out the Biggersville lines. I mean, you may not know a lot about this team yet. I saw Biggersville run out. They look like a bunch of athletes, bunch of 6', 6'3" guys, as I mentioned in the pregame show. So what you want to do is you want to run it down the throat and show them that you're here to play, that you're here to win this ball game.
Exactly right, Grady. As we get fully focused on the on-field action, Biggersville gets ready to kick it away. As I will attempt to get the number of Biggersville's kicker. It looks like it is number 14. If that is correct, it is Jeremiah Peyton Walker. Walker listed as a junior, 175, 6 feet tall. And yes, that is number 14. In fact, Walker is Camarion Gray back deep to receive it. And Grady, we're about ready to kick off some Friday Night Lights here on RCTV 19. It's Walnut and Biggersville. As a pooch kick is away, it's going to be fair caught at about the 22-yard line. So that's where Biggersville or Walnut will take possession. Brought in by Zyler Clifton.
Now's the time for the Walnut Wildcats to get this run game going. Let's see if they can dominate on the line of scrimmage and get the ball down the field.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Walnut has come out, and the one game we saw them in the Joe Bowl early in the year, obviously came out in a lot of heavy sets, so wanted to establish the run, and it looks like they might do that here. Indeed they will. I formation. Looks like 3 tight ends in the set maybe, Grady. Fullback as well, and now we're going to have a whistle. Stop play.
That's never good to get a whistle before we even get the first play, so it's
could be a long night when that happens. I formation. Only one man out wide. Handoff up the middle to Gray, and Gray is going to be stuffed a little bit behind the line of scrimmage, but good job by Gray to fight back to the line, so no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Good to see a little bit of run game there, but the thing about it is there's a little bit of penetration. Biggersville's line sort of stood up to the challenge there.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 as Walnut is going to run in looks like an extra receiver. Drew Jackson at quarterback. He is the man we've seen start in the Joe Bowl and has established himself as the QB1 for this Walnut offense. Same set, except no fullback in the set this time. Instead, they're going to move him off to an H-back on the right side. Fakes a toss and up the middle to Gray, and nothing there. Biggersville is winning at the point of attack these first 2 plays.
A good gang tackle there. There was a lot of penetration on that play right there. We're going to have to see what what we're going to do here on 3rd and long. Looks like we've got an injury on the field now for Biggersville. We've got number
does look like
52. Number
is
52.
That is
Ty Diddley, 6 foot, 185.
Ty Dildy is down, and he is a little slow to get up while Dildy is down, and we hope he is up soon. And we will hear a quick word from our sponsors and bring you back for 3rd and long.
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency.
3rd and long here for Walnut. Looks like it's about 3rd and 13. So Walnut in the spread for the first time tonight. 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. Sends out Clifton in motion. Jackson takes the snaps, got to get it away quick. A jump ball, and that one's going to be intercepted by Biggersville.
Is that number 3, Cooper Fazell, with the interception there?
It did look, yes, you're correct, Grady. That is number 3, Fazell, with the interception, the junior, and Jackson just really didn't have anything. He ended up throwing a jump ball up to his guy, hoping he could bring it down.
It seemed like another just batch of penetration there. It just seemed like they're getting a lot of penetration in on the quarterback right now, not a lot of down the field movement right now. So we'll see how Biggersville does now on offense, see how they can move the ball as well.
So Biggersville comes out for their first offensive drive, and they'll start in quite nice territory. They will start in the red zone at the Walnut 20-yard line. So out comes this Biggersville offense to work. And it's going to be Drew Rousey, the quarterback, 6 foot 170, junior, leading out the Lions offense. That's been very good to this point so far in the season. Scored 76 points in 2 games. Handoff off the right tackle to Hatch. Hatch standing at 6'3", junior. Going to get about 2 yards before he is brought down for 2nd down and 8. Walnut going to look to hold Biggersville to at least at the best 3 here. Obviously, Grady, off a turnover like that, it's important for your defense to get off the field and try to not give up any points.
Right. Especially in high school football, if you can get them down to 4 downs and get them off the field, you'll be fine. There's not a lot of, you could say, elite field goal kickers in high school, so maybe if you can get them in a 4th and long situation, maybe you can get off the field.
Split back set. Actually, they'll move one up to the tight end on the left side. Rousey will take the snap, throws up a jump ball, and he has his man, and it is caught. Touchdown.
Dylan Rousey.
The brother-to-brother connection as Dylan is found by Drew in the end zone for 18 yards out, and it is the Lions of Biggersville who have struck first in tonight's matchup. And Grady, that was just a simple case of a guy throwing up a fade and trusting his brother literally to go up and get it.
Nothing small in Biggersville, Mississippi. That's a quick touchdown in Biggersville, Mississippi tonight.
Kick is going to be attempted on the point after by Walker. Snaps down, kick is up, and it is no good. Off to the left side. So 6-0, Biggersville strikes first, and they lead here at home over Walnut. We bring you back from our RCTV 19 sponsors.
Providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide.
Back here on RCTV 19 as Walker gets ready to kick it away again. It looks like it'll be another pooch kick, possibly to Clifton yet again, as Biggersville struck first on an 18-yard touchdown pass from Drew to Dillon. And that one is going to be mishandled, and now Walnut just has to fall on it to save the possession. So after the touchdown was given up, it will not be a good starting field position for Walnut. They'll start on their own, what looks to be 13-yard line. And Grady, it looks like Adams thought that was going to take a bounce, that it didn't.
It did. Number 44 as well for Walnut was also in between. It was sort of an in-betweener there. They didn't know who was going to catch it, and eventually you just had to fall on it there.
So 1st and 10 for the Walnut Wildcats, trailing 6-0 here on the road.
Let's see if they can get some push here, Peyton, on the offensive line.
Jackson under center, hands off to Gray up the middle, and again, nothing there. The Biggersville Lions have come out on the front 7 looking to establish dominance in the early going. 2nd down and 13, it looks like, coming up now.
Logan's Ellsworth.
So Walnut really needs to find a way to get something going.
2nd down and 13 for the Wildcats.
That Biggersville front right now looks like it's just too big, too fast, too strong right now. Maybe Walnut could get some spurt going right here, maybe get some push, and maybe move down the field some here.
You're really just going to have to look most likely away from the run game, which is tough for Walnut, obviously, not being able to establish in the early going, because that's exactly what they want to do. But here on the road, you have got to find a way, and that's not going to help, as a delay of game penalty is going to come out against Walnut. Just took too much time coming out of the huddle, so now it will be 2nd and even longer. Let's see where they back them up to. It looks like, Grady, is going to be about at the 5-yard line. So now you're just in the territory of trying not to give up a safety.
Right.
2nd and long.
Let's see what they cook up here.
One receiver wide to the bottom of your screen. Heavy set yet again. Fakes a toss. Jackson and gets it away to Gray, and Gray took a hard hit. A nice
number 23, Aaron Taylor, on that nice hit there.
And Taylor was one of the guys that you were told about before the game started on the offensive side of the football, but there he is making a big play on the defensive side. And now, all of a sudden, Walnut loses 2 more yards, and it's going to be 3rd and a country mile from about the 3-yard line. So, Grady, obviously you want to get a first down here, but realistically, you're just hoping you can get a couple yards, get some room for your punter.
Right, I agree with that. I would just run a good little QB draw right here, try to save that territory. Don't want to end up in that end zone for a safety, so you want to sort of save it right here.
3rd and long. Again, one receiver out wide. They're going to give it to Clifton, and Clifton's got a little bit of a hole and on the sweep, and he might get back to around the original line of scrimmage. I believe maybe a yard short of it, so it does the job. Obviously, you were hoping for the first down, but if nonetheless, you've got your punter out of the end zone.
Number 1, Trey Gunn.
That was a tough run there.
Grady, you're obviously really hoping that when you punt it away here, you can make sure to have good coverage, not allow anything. And you might want to watch 2 returners back for the Lions, so we'll see if they might try to draw up some trickery on this return. Looks like it's number 1, Trajon Mays, and number 10, Dylan Rousey. Rousey, the recipient of the touchdown pass earlier, and he might be the recipient of this punt, but instead it's going to take a bounce back towards Walnut territory, and Biggersville will start again with possession inside of Walnut Field, as they will start at the 44-yard line of the Wildcats. So, Grady, you're down. Obviously, you throw the interception, you give up the touchdown. You hate to say that this could be the swing of the game, but it really does feel like that so far with how Biggersville established themselves.
Right, and I just want to touch on something a minute here. We've got Dylan and Drew Rousey. It's cool to see a brother-to-brother connection. Me and my brother Graham, quick shout out to him. We both had those brother-to-brother connections in high school basketball, so that's a pretty cool thing to see in a high school sport like that with Dylan and Drew.
And you have that special connection, and really it makes it hard in terms of a game sense because, obviously there's fantastic chemistry there. So Walnut, I would expect them to key in heavily on Dylan Rousey tonight in terms of the passing game. But here comes Drew to take the snap on 1st and 10 from the 44. He'll throw it deep, and he nearly had his man Mays on the outside on a fade, but it's incomplete, just out of the reach. Good pressure up front. That's really the first time tonight we've seen Walnut get any push at the line.
Yeah, Walnut came, there's 2 or 3 guys loose there, so he had to get rid of it fast. He made a good throw down the field, but it was just a little bit out of the reach of his receiver.
Second down and 10, yard line, as Walnut just desperately needs to get off the field here without allowing another score. Down 6-0, 7:15 remaining in the first quarter of play. Open the game up with an interception by Biggersville and then a quick touchdown pass. Shotgun formation. Tight end in motion to the right side. Now it'll be a handoff to number 2. That's Hatch down the sideline, and he's got one man to beat, and I think he beat him. Touchdown, Biggersville. That's going to be.
You can't teach speed. That's Jason Hatch.
44-yard touchdown run by the junior receiver Hatch as he runs into the end zone, outruns the entire defense. And Biggersville now will claim a 2-score lead at 12-0. Like you said, that's almost like you compare it to when you see on Saturdays when you see SEC speed against other conferences. That was just top-end speed by Hatch getting down the sideline with a burst.
My dad always says speed kills, and sometimes you can't help but just stay behind the speed. It's hard to tackle a guy when he's just a little bit faster than you are. Jathan Hatch, 6'3", 190, 2024 graduate, junior year guy, and it's speed is speed at the end of the day. You can't really tackle somebody when they're running in front of you, when you're catching grass behind them.
Biggersville going to go for 2 here, and Rousey rolls out and finds his man Mays on a zig route for a 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden Biggersville has a 2-score lead with 7:06 remaining in the first quarter play. It is 14-0, all Lions at this point. We bring you back after a word from our RCTV 19 sponsors for more of Walnut and Biggersville.
Valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Angel Davis and the staff at Silly Sisters wishes Tippah County football teams a winning season. Go check them out for all your gift and monogramming needs at 1326 City Avenue North in Ripley.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
Back here on RCTV, 14-0. It has been all Biggersville Lions as the kick is away. That one going to go to Camarion Gray in the middle of the field. He's going to pick it up across the 30-yard line and up a little bit further, now getting a little bit of a push. And for the first time tonight, Walnut's going to start with pretty good field position as they will start at around the 30-yard line. And Grady, this is a must-score drive.
I would agree with 100%, Peyton. When you're down 14-0 already through 8 minutes of the first quarter, you've got to respond. You've got to show some life on offense, and I'm looking to see it here.
So we will be spotted at the 39-yard line, which is where it will start for the Walnut Wildcats. Drew Jackson will lead this team back out, looking to get something going on offense. Haven't picked up a first down yet. Maybe watch for a play-action pass early. Walnuts wanted to establish the run, so maybe try to catch them off guard with them expecting a run on first down. Jackson under center. We'll put Clifton in motion to the right side. Now he'll toss it out to C.J. Adams, and Adams might have got a yard, but there is going to be a flag on the play. And Grady thrown at the line of scrimmage. That looks like your classic case of holding.
Right, 100% agree with that.
We'll see what the call is from the white hat, but good play design there to try to get Adams to the outside, but nothing doing it. In fact, it is going to be holding against Walnut, so the 1-yard gain is going to be negated. It will go back 10 yards to the 29, which will set Walnut up for a first down and 20.
Tonight, Peyton, there's a classic case of your Mississippi Friday Night Lights. It's a capacity crowd at Biggersville, Mississippi. Walnut's filled up their side. Biggersville's filled up their side. It's fun to watch a Friday night football game like this in Mississippi.
You're exactly right. I'm glad you mentioned it because this really is. I mean, this is packed on both the Walnut and Biggersville sides. A great atmosphere here tonight as we will hope that Walnut can get their side of the crowd going. It's 14-0 as we head into a heat timeout. We'll bring you back with more coverage after a word from our sponsors.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express. Wishing the best to all our students and athletes. Here at Tippah County Hospital, we are more than just a healthcare facility. Your symbol of excellence is here. Tippah County Hospital, Ripley.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this football season. Go see them at 925 City Avenue South in Ripley and check out their new outdoor patio.
Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions. Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature.
RCTV 19 welcomes you back. 1st and 20 for Walnut. Out of the heat timeout, it'll be play action. Jackson looking deep. He'll throw one deep, and he might have his man down the field just out of the reach of Kamari and Gray. And great play design there, just a little bit out of the reach of him.
It was a great play design. The guy was open down the field. It was just a little out of his reach.
You might see now if Walnut will attack that again deep, those safeties allowing a little bit of an opening, just a bit overthrown, or if now hoping you got them on their toes with the play action to run the football. Regardless, Walnut really, like we said, it's crazy to say it, 6:47 remaining in the first, but a must-score drive, it feels like here, down 14-0 to Biggersville. Man in motion. It is Gray who receives it on the sweep, and there is nothing there. That defense is keyed in on Kamarion Gray, and why wouldn't you be with 9 touchdowns through 3 games?
Number 32, Hunter Johnson, was first on contact there. They're just swarming to the ball right now. They're all in the backfield. It's hard to get around them right now.
When you see it really at any level, but especially when you're talking about 1A, 2A football, one of the most important things is having 11 guys swarm to the defense, and that's exactly what Biggersville's done in this opening.
You want 11 hats just swarming to the ball. That's what you always hear on different kinds of broadcasts. So when you get guys like this, especially in 1A, 2A football, like you said, it's hard to get it downfield.
3rd and 22 as it is officially called. 6:03 remaining in the first quarter. And now it looks like a timeout's going to be called by Walnut. Their coaching staff does not look happy. Looks like they were not in the correct offensive set.
So what we're going to see is how far this guy can throw it.
I think you're exactly right, Guardian. We will see if that's the case as Walnut comes with 3rd and long when we come back on RCTV 19.
To a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Mahindra's the official tractor of Tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
It's 3rd down and 22 for Walnut as we come back 14-0, 5-7 remaining in the first out of the Walnut timeout. Jackson will put Gray in motion, fakes the sweep, and a man free off the side, and he's going to be sacked. That is Aaron Taylor. We've called his name a few times tonight.
He's an athlete off the edge. You keep up with him, those yellow cleats on. That guy's a flash.
Especially, like you said, Grady, he's a flash. He's got high end speed, and that's exactly what he did. He just quick, wasn't a bull rush, wasn't a rip move. He just sped right by the left tackle with that. When you have that elite speed off the edge, it's really hard for a left tackle to keep up.
And I've got him listed as a sophomore. This guy's going to be trouble for years to come.
No doubt about it. 4th and 31 as it is listed. We'll just say 4th and long as it'll be punted away. I believe that is Clifton on the punt. A nice end-over-end punt high. And that was muffed, and it's going to be picked up by Biggersville now. And Mays will get out. So Walnut just about got the momentum flip they needed, but alas, the ball just bounced right back into the hand of Mays.
They got a nice little gift there, with the bounce there. So it worked out good for Ramsey, and Mays just picks it up and runs it out of bounds.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Biggersville from the 41-yard line. This Biggersville offense has scored twice in 2 possessions, so you've got to find some way to stop this top-end speed, like we said, at Biggersville. So we'll see what Walnut comes out here defensively. 1st and 10 for the 41. Split back set this time. It'll be Rousey who takes the snap, Hands off to Mays. Mays cuts back inside and then outside and has about 6 yards. Host the Wildcats on the tackle. Good pursuit. One name I see in there, C.J. Adams, number 0. Second down and 5 coming up. And Grady, would you expect Biggersville just keep running the football here with how they've done it in the early going?
I wouldn't want to go away with it because, I mean, when you have so much success as they've had, why go away from it? They got so many athletes, so many tools to use. Why not use those tools?
And we've seen, obviously, that this Biggersville team is capable of throwing the football, too, so you really can't load the box against it.
Right.
This is a Biggersville attack that had many talking in the preseason and the first 2 weeks of the season as this Biggersville team sits at 2-0 here at home. Second down, they hand off up the middle to Aaron Taylor. First time we've seen him carry tonight. And a host of Wildcats in there. Number 63 was the first man of contact. That is Noah Fuston. A big stop there for the Walnut front 7.
It's amazing, too, like I talked about in the pregame, Peyton, where they have 6 foot, 6'3", 6 foot, and 6'3" split out in the wide receiver slot in a 1A football team. You don't see that in a lot of 4, 5, and 6A teams. So that's pretty crazy to see out there.
4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter of play. Clock winding down. 6 seconds remaining. Biggersville got to get set. 3rd and 6 now. Rousey will take the snap. And actually, no, he will not take the snap. Everybody else moves by the snap.
At the center.
That's one of those classic calls you love seeing on TV. The false start, everybody but the center. So another much-needed break for Walnut. Hoping now the momentum can flip in their favor. 3rd and 11 it will be. And it now looks like Biggersville, after that mistake, wants a timeout. And we will take it with them. 14-0, 3:49 remaining. 14-0, Biggersville leading Walnut here on RCTV 19.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the GOAT.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Good luck to our teams from Rebel Services, LLC, specializing in aviation services. 512-0219. Rebel Services, LLC, 5901 Highway 4 West, Ripley.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
Good luck and do your best. Diesel, 311 City Avenue.
3rd down and 11. Huge play as Walnut looks to get off the field for the first time tonight. Tight end in motion left side. That's Taylor. 2 wide receivers in the set. Hand off to Hatch up the middle. Hatch breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to have the first down and maybe more. My goodness. Jathan Hatch is going to walk into the end zone. Grady, that's like we said, just top end speed.
Well, the thing was they had 2 or 3 hands on him in the backfield, and he just shook him away and just raced him to the end zone.
Jathan Hatch with his second long touchdown run of the night. He had one from 44, and now he has one from 41 as Biggersville takes a 20-0 lead here in the first with 3:38 remaining in the opening quarter of this contest. They'll line up for an extra point. It will be Walker, 0 for 1 tonight on extra points. He will hope to redeem himself here. Snaps down. Perfect kick is up, and that one is good.
Hey, all that matters is the next one, as long as you make the next one.
You were exactly right. 21-0. Biggersville all over the Walnut Wildcats. We'll hope to get one back when we come back from these commercials from our lovely sponsors on RCTV 19.
New South. Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Henderson Pest Control wishes good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this football season. This broadcast
21-0. Biggersville leading Walnut as it will be kicked away by Walker. And it will be caught by Adams. Adams brings it up the middle of the field and will be brought down at about the 2-yard line. So Walnut with decent field position again to start. And Grady, let me ask you, being a college athlete, you found yourself obviously in basketball, it's not 1-to-1 when you're down a certain amount of points, but big deficits on the road. When a coach, what did a coach tell you to try to keep you?
You just claw away. I mean, you can't score 21 points in one drive. You want to go and score 7 right here. That's the idea right now. Get in the end zone, no matter how long it takes. Just get 7 right here on this drive.
Walnut comes out in an I formation look. Gray is the back, and it will be a handoff.
A nice hole there, don't you think?
Yes, indeed it was. A good tackle by Biggersville and a nice hole made by the Walnut offensive line. Gray got about 4 yards, so it'll set up 2nd down and 6.
I want to go back last to that Hatch run. It looks like a Quinshon Judkins kind of run where he just sort of shook off some tackles and just beat the guys to the end zone. If you know who Quinshon is, Ole Miss Rebel running back, it's fun to watch guys like that run that just won't go down.
You had to throw out the Ole Miss reference at one point.
Got to.
Austin Watson looks like the new quarterback into the game, number 5 for Walnut. We saw him a few drives in the Joe Bowl, and he makes his first appearance tonight. Heavy set Clifton as the tight end on the right side. I formation, play action. Watson throws, and that was going to be intercepted by Mays, and Mays is possibly going to take it all the way, and he will. Touchdown, Biggersville. And Grady, you're striking on offense anyway. Biggersville said, why not strike on defense?
I just athleticism everywhere. It doesn't seem like there's a weak point on this Biggersville team, offensively, defensively, special teams. These guys just have it everywhere. I mean, he just went up and got it, just went over the receiver. I mean, he was there, just a safety over the top, just made a better play, more athletic play, got the ball, and just beat him to the end zone.
I think that's the important thing to say there, Grady, is Watson put that ball over the shoulder of Clifton, but the safety Mays just came out of nowhere and got it. It wasn't, inherently a bad throw or anything, just an athletic play by Mays. And, again, like we said, it seems like we said a lot about Biggersville tonight, top-end speed to get it into the end zone and the return down the left sideline.
You don't want to get in a foot race for these guys.
No doubt about it. 27-0, 2:35 remaining in the first. And the kick is up and good. 28-0, 2:34 remaining in the first, as we will hear another word from our sponsors as Walnut will try to get one back on the next drive on RCTV 19.
Sports is brought to you thanks to Tippa Connect, your home in Tippa County for high-speed internet. Give them a call at 662-837-8139 to get set up on their blazing fast internet speed. ADF Automotives wishes good luck to Charlie and the Ripley Tigers.
Accidents are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
Biggersville gets ready to kick it away again. A huge lead here on RCTV 19 for the Lions, 28-0. We caught in the middle of the field, returned to about the 37-yard line, number 24. Listed as Jared Crawford.
Number 24, Caden Armstrong on the return.
And a big reason it seems like Peyton behind our crowd tonight is the little cheerleaders. There's a bunch of those running around tonight.
Look, let me tell you, Grady, we both know if you have a mini cheer camp, that no more money can be made than that.
You're not lying. You're not lying.
I was once told by my dad, he said, if I could go back in time and pick another profession, I would organize cheer tournaments because it's 50. If you ever been to one, $20 to get in the door, and if you leave, you got to pay another $20 to get back in. Gray on the outside, run off the left tackle on first down. A host of Lions in to take him down. Looks like a gain of about 5 as we will move to 2nd and 5. Walnut, I believe, still looking for their first down of the game. They've been close of the past couple of drives, but this Biggersville defense has shut them down.
You know, both of these schools, Peyton, they've had their share of historical, really good players. I mean, you've had Armani Litton, who went to Ole Miss from Walnut. You've had Monterio Hunt, who also has some Division I playing time as well. And I've got an interesting story to tell about Monterio. I was playing at Belmont my 10th grade year, and it was a tough game, hard-fought game, and a guy went up for a rebound, and Monterio did too on Belmont's team, and they got into it. It's like, Monterio, man, it's okay. And he's like, no. Like, I should have known. I should have never got him between Monterio Hunt and another guy.
It happens, when you get in the intensity of a game, especially one like this. And that one is going to be thrown by Drew Jackson, and that one's intercepted. And it looks like that is Trayshawn Mays, who will take it back for his second pick six of the evening. And Biggersville will just pour it on even more as it is 34-0 now, 1:24 remaining in the first quarter. And, man, we talked about the speed of Hatch.
Yeah.
Trayshawn Mays has got some speed alongside him.
I would love to see the day that they do 40s here. I bet it's a sight to see.
Oh, no doubt about it. Biggersville will kick the extra point yet again, leading 34-0. Point after will be attempted by Walker, as it has been the previous times tonight. Snap, down, kick, up, and that one is perfect. 35-0. Biggersville was ready here at home. We bring you back for more coverage on RCTV right after this.
The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our Tippah County teams this football season.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
No matter how young you are, if you have loved ones, you need to think about how they would cope financially if anything happened to you. Trust me, there are benefits to getting life insurance when you're still young and healthy. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
This is Stephen Eaton in the Belhaven historic downtown Corinth. Call me at 287-0113.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing.
A defensive battle in the first quarter is taking place across the state for another team of interest for Tippah County. That is the Ripley Tigers. A 3-0 lead after Freddie Lopez bangs a 47-yard field goal through. Grady, we talked about earlier how it can be troublesome to find elite kickers in high school. Ripley has got one in Freddie Lopez.
If you kick it 47 yards in high school, I don't think just junior colleges are looking at you anymore.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. That one is going to go out of bounds on the kickoff. So the first errant kick tonight, as Biggersville's pooch kicked it a lot, and when you pooch kick it, there is a lot of time. Most games you're going to have at least one pop out of bounds.
Right. Lane Kiffin had said once, going back to kickers, he got his kicker this year from a fraternity. I don't know how true that is, but maybe he can look to Ripley, Mississippi to find him a kicker for the years to come.
Look, I'm sure Mississippi State would also not mind a kicker like Freddie Lopez. 1st and 10 from the 35 is where it'll be spotted. 1:24 remaining in the first quarter of play. So Ripley and Senatobia, like we said, in a battle. That's a big one. I believe 2 unbeaten teams there also, as Ripley looking for revenge from last season. That's going to be a false start on the field here at Biggersville. It'll knock it back 5 yards and try it again from the 30. Drew Jackson will walk over to get the call.
Of course, there's still a lot of time left in this game, Peyton, but sometimes it just feels like you run into a buzzsaw. Sometimes you just find guys that are just a little bit faster, a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger.
Like you said, Grady, plenty of time, but, man, this Biggersville team came out ready for the Walnut Wildcats tonight, no doubt about it. They have looked maybe, like, besides Ripley, the most impressive team I've seen all year. Handoff from Jackson, I believe might have been Gray on the carry.
I salute Jackson for his running. He doesn't give up. He keeps them feet going, and he fights for every yard he gets.
Couple of tackles. Number 24, Logan Ellsworth, one of them in for Biggersville. So Gray gets about 3 yards on the carry. Going to be 2nd and 12 from about the 33-yard line. So Walnut will be in no hurry. Obviously, like you said, plenty of time. Maybe trying to collect their breath. This is an offense that has now been back on the field for the 3rd straight possession after back-to-back defensive touchdowns for Biggersville. Handoff to Gray yet again. He'll fight up the middle and might have gotten a yard. It looks like they will give him a yard. Gray, like you said, fighting through tackles, is able to extend the ball out for a yard. Going to make it 3rd and long.
He's going to need him a good ice bath after this game. I promise you that.
Walnut doesn't have to run another play before the first quarter ends, but it looks like now we're going to have a quick little timeout as an offensive lineman is going to hop off the field. Going to try to get the number on that gentleman. I believe that is
57, I believe.
50. It is 53 or 57, either James Mayo or Malachi Vance. Either way, hope that young man is all right as he is helped off the field. 3rd down and 11. Walnut and another passing down here. Look for nothing else to take care of the football on this 3rd down. Walnut will run one final play before the 3rd quarter is over. They will toss it out to Gray. Gray will run into a couple of different tacklers of Biggersville. It gets another yard. So 4th and 10, and the first quarter will expire. Biggersville all over Walnut in the first 12 minutes of play. 35-0, the Lions lead here at home. We come back on 4th down for Walnut when we come back on RCTV 19.
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide.
We bring you back to start the second quarter. Peyton Taylor alongside Grady Gardner. 4th and 10. As Clifton will punt this one away, an end-over-end kick. And he had to just get that one away. Not the strongest kick as the rush came in, but it will get across the 50-yard line to the 40 of Biggersville. So for the first time tonight, Grady, believe it or not, the Biggersville Lions will start in their own territory.
Let's see what they have up their sleeve this drive.
It'll be Drew Rousey, who leads the offense back out yet again. This is an offense that's only seen the field 3 times tonight. 2 defensive touchdowns, as we mentioned in the first quarter, from Trezon Mays and Jathan Hatch. We had 2 rushing touchdowns from 40-plus. Also a passing touchdown from Drew to Dylan Rousey. So they've done it on defense, through the air, and on the ground tonight.
Got an old school set right here, Peyton.
Heavy set. Wishbone, and it'll be a handoff up the middle to Aaron Taylor, who will be dragged down after a couple yards. C.J. Adams in on the tackle for Walnut.
Some viewers may not like it. I know my dad wouldn't, but I love the cleats. I love the yellow cleats. Makes you just look fast. Bright colored cleats like that.
When it really, at the very least, it makes you stand out. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, the all black jerseys and yellow cleats, you just pop. You can pick you out there.
Of course you would say that. You're a sneakerhead.
Sneakerhead, through and through.
2nd and 7 for Walnut as they will come out. Looks like another heavy set.
I love the wishbone set. Is that wishbone set? We ran that all the time in middle school.
And it will be a toss to Mays on the outside. He's going to get down the sideline and might have had enough for a first. We'll see. Will they rule him out? He will be 2 yards short of the first, so another opportunity for the Biggersville Lions to get off the field on 3rd down. The Walnut Wildcats to get off the field on 3rd down. Biggersville is 2 for 2 tonight on 3rd down. They'll look to go 3 for 3. And Grady, like we said, I mean, you threw it earlier, but besides that, I would expect Biggersville to keep it on the ground until they have a negative play.
Just keep dominating the line of scrimmage.
Walnut going to look for a push here on third to get off the field for the first time tonight. Snap to Rousey. Rousey roll out, looks to throw. Now pump fakes, and I think he got enough for the first down. Yes, he did. As long as they say he did not step out early. He did not. First down yardage for Drew Rousey. Got about 5 yards on the scramble. Go for it. Really laid out. Good effort by Rousey. Good effort by the Walnut defense. Nearly had him contained on the inside, but a pump fake got the defense in the air. Allowed Rousey to have just enough room for a first down.
13 and 10. That's pretty cool because I wore 10 in high school. My brother also wore 13. So there's a lot of similarities there.
Reminiscent on the brother-to-brother love.
That's right.
Rousey, shotgun set, takes the snap, hands off to Mays. Mays up the middle, no, rather that's Jathan Hatch, and Hatch breaks a couple more tackles, and he still is breaking tackles, and finally
that's a grown man run.
He is going to be knocked out at about the 11-yard line, and Grady, that's not a 40-yard run, but it is a 37-yard run. And just like that, Jathan Hatch is already the century mark on the ground tonight. Like you said, he has been maybe the most impressive back I've seen this season.
He runs with an attitude, and that's not a bad thing. In football, you want to run with a little chip on your shoulder. He goes and he aims to carry bodies to the end zone.
First and 10. They're going to roll at the 12-yard line. Rousey takes the snap and will.
Got a little trickery here.
It looks like Aaron Taylor on the reverse will. Did he get in the end zone? No, yes, they are going to roll it a touchdown. Aaron Taylor went flying. It looked like he had stepped out at around the 2 originally, but he got airborne and was able to get it across the pylon, and a touchdown for Biggersville as they now lead 41-0 with 10:18 remaining.
A guy we talked a lot before the game. One of our players to watch. He's made a lot of plays on defense, but now he's making plays on offense.
Second time that Aaron Taylor has carried it tonight, and that one will find himself in the end zone. 12 down for Aaron Taylor. Kick will be up by Walker, and that one is good as well.
Do you think his leg's getting tired yet?
Maybe so. 42-0. Biggersville leading Walnut. We bring you back after a word from RCTV 19 sponsors.
Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Angel Davis and the staff at Silly.
Kick is away from Walker as Walnut gets ready to receive, and that one is inbounds. Oh, Walnut is able to fall on it. But Grady, that's what I talked about. Those pooch kicks a lot of times, if you're not careful, can land out of bounds. That time, it was a favorable Biggersville bounce that nearly gave them the football back.
Looks like you with a pitching wedge, Peyton. Just perfect right there.
Oh, I wish, man. If I could lay one up like that, I'd be shooting. At the very least, I'd be on the amateur tour, no doubt about it.
You'd be like Toby Leach. Shout out to Toby Leach.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. First and 10 from the 20-yard line as Walnut. We're talking about pitching wedges. Walnut wants a driver shot here. They need something big and something quick.
They want a Bryson DeChambeau 350-yard right down the middle right here.
Love the reference. You got to reference the pros. I formation yet again. And a hard-nosed run by Gray up the middle. Broke a tackle, ran through a man for about 5 yards.
Number 1, Kamarian Gray on the carry.
And like you said, Grady, we've talked so much about Biggersville tonight, and obviously for a reason they've been impressive. Kamarian Gray is an impressive runner as well. He really, despite Biggersville winning the line of attack a good bit tonight, he has not been brought down for negative yardage very much.
Other than the first few carries of the game, he averages about 3 to 5 yards a carry, I feel like, and he's fought for every one of those yards, but I respect him for what he's doing, for sure.
You know the saying, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. You know, you keep doing that, you're going to be a pretty good back because you're going to move the chains for your team quite often.
That's what our coach told us, 4 to 6 yards, you'll get a first down.
Second down, toss out. That looks like Clifton, who puts his shoulder down. Man, Clifton is a load, no doubt about it. I believe he's listed at 235, a big fullback. Takes the toss, and Walnut has got a first down, and I believe, Grady, that's their first down of the night. So Walnut moves the chains for the first time tonight. They'll hope to do a little bit more as the clock ticks down, 9:09 remaining in the first half of play. Walnut brings in a couple of subs.
A good heavy run there.
No doubt about it. One of those subs being also Adrian Palmer back in the game at quarterback. Takes over for Drew Jackson. Handoff up the middle. Another run of about 3 yards, maybe more. We'll see where they roll it. That's going to be Zyler Clifton yet again.
Just want to chip away.
Exactly right, Grady. Another 4 yards. You said it. You keep getting the 3 to 4 yards every run, and you will end up in the end zone. So that's what Walnut is obviously hoping for here. 8:27. The clock ticks down.
You start doing that, start seeing more hands on hips for that defensive line. That's what you want to see.
And Grady, you know, we talked about it before the game and a little bit during the game. In terms of not necessarily the amount of people, but the amount of capacity field, this is about it. I mean, this is about 100%. It is a great crowd and a great atmosphere here for Friday Night Lights.
And Walnut being as far away as it is, they brought a crowd tonight. I'm pretty impressed by that. They filled up their entire side. If you can see that on the camera over there, you can see a full side as long as some standing room as well all the way on the other side. You can't really see the bleachers behind us, but the concession stand line, 10 to 15 deep with 4 lines. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. I've never been to a football game here in Biggersville, Mississippi, but I'm impressed by the fan support of this high school.
If you know anything about Biggersville, it's that they back the Lions, no matter if it's on the gridiron, on the court, on the field, no matter. Biggersville is behind their athletic program. So is Walnut. So it's created a great atmosphere here. 3rd down and 3. Walnut hoping to pick up another first down. Play action. Palmer rolls out, looking for Adams in the flat, and now nearly found him, but Adams was not able to bring it in.
Now a little chippiness between the teams.
Little chippiness, like you said. Adams was a little bit, I think more upset that he couldn't bring it in the football rather than he was at the defender. But sometimes it's like when you get mad, you want to punch something and you just find the nearest thing to you. And Adams was wanting to take out that anger, and luckily it did not lead to anything more than a little bit of smack talk between the two.
You and I having brothers, we can sort of correlate to that situation where you just get upset and your brother's nearest one. So what do? You might hit the brother.
Yeah, it did hit the brother.
Did hit the brother.
Did hit the brother. 4th down and 3. Let's see. Looks like Walnut will keep their offense on the field. At this point, I understand why. You need a spark, no doubt about it. And it will be a handoff for Clifton, and Clifton got the first down. Man, he is a load. Got a truck through a man rolling forward. Got about 6 yards on the run. Tyler Clifton will move the chains yet again. So after not getting a first down through the entire first 12 minutes of play, Walnut's got 2 on this drive, and looks like they've obviously not when you want it to happen, but settled in a little bit on the front offensive line and are winning at the point of attack on this drive.
Well, those flowing locks that he has, that boy is country strong.
No doubt about it. Play action. Palmer throws deep, and that one is going to be intercepted. It's Jathan Hatch this time down the sideline. And Grady, he might return this one, 25-20. Got a blocker in front of him. He is in the end zone. A touchdown, but there is a flag. We will see if it stands. I would imagine that it does not. 2 flags, 3 flags, 4 flags on the field. So there was something evident to quite literally every referee in the area.
If this call stands, which it probably will not, does he have more touchdowns defensively than he does offensively?
No, that is his first defensive touchdown. It was Mays with the 2 touchdowns earlier.
Gotcha.
And it is going to be, regardless, holding, and then I think also a personal foul. So it'll be interesting to see if that personal foul is after the play or during play, because if it's after the play, it will be a 15 yards additionally to the holding.
When games get like this, you just hope both teams keep their composure. At a high school level, sometimes it's hard to keep the kids in a right mental state to continue a game in such a manner as this.
You're exactly right, Grady. And rather than it being a touchdown defensively for Biggersville, it'll be backed up to the 42-yard line of Walnut.
Official timeout.
As we will have a heat timeout on the field, we'll take a break of our own, hear from some of our sponsors on RCTV 19. Biggersville all over the Walnut Wildcats right here on RCTV 19.
Sisters wishes Tippah County football teams a winning season. Go check them out for all your gift and monogramming needs at 1326 City Avenue North in Ripley.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express. Wishing the best to all our students and athletes. Here at Tippah County Hospital, we are more than.
We bring you back here on RCTV 19. From the 42-yard line, Biggersville will start their drive. Split back set. Rousey takes the snap, hands off. That is Aaron Taylor. Runs through a couple of defenders and is finally brought down. C.J. Adams, one of the main tacklers there.
If he was coming downhill at me, I'd probably just be diving at his feet. I wouldn't be making much of an effort like these Wildcats are.
Walnut, give them credit. They're staying in and laying a hit. There's a reason we didn't play football in high school, Grady.
100%.
Well, mine was because West Union didn't have a team, but, you know, I also wasn't a basketball star.
I rolled out to throw a pass in junior high. In 8th grade, rolled out to throw a pass. And the next thing I know, my radius and on were both in two pieces in my arm, so I never decided to go back out there again.
A business decision, is what they call it.
I missed half the basketball season.
Throws deep, and he has his brother yet again, and a deep touchdown pass from 37 yards out. It is Drew to Dillon for the second time tonight as Biggersville has their second touchdown through the air, extending this lead with 5:46 remaining in the second quarter.
That was a beaut right there. That was a great throw.
That really was. You know, you see.
Right in the pocket.
And we talk about it, you know, when you see lower classifications of football, you don't usually see a team that can stretch you vertically like Biggersville can. But that was a beautifully thrown ball by Drew Rousey down the field right into the breadbasket.
Well, like we were talking about too, Peyton, where the running attack has just been just monstrous. I mean, you can't do anything about it. And then once you run it, you get them to clog the box, and there's nobody over the top. You beat them over the top, and it's a touchdown.
That one is good. A line drive finds its way through the uprights. Biggersville adds on to their lead. We bring you back in just a moment on RCTV 19.
Care facility. Your symbol of excellence is here. Tippah County Hospital, Ripley.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this football season. Go see them at 925 City Avenue South in Ripley and check out their new outdoor patio.
Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions. Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature to safely send money to a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown.
Biggersville gets ready to kick it away here on RCTV 19, extending their lead with a second touchdown pass of the evening from Drew to Dillon. That one goes out of bounds, out of the hands of Clifton. And, man, got to give it to Walker. He is, and like you said, almost like a golfer with a nice short game. He is putting those balls perfectly to where Walnut's got to field them.
Yep. That pitching wedge that time, though, it didn't stick as well as he wanted to, sort of rolled off the back of the green, so it's okay, though.
Grady, you just really want to golf right now.
Really want to golf. I'm planning on it this weekend. I've been doing school all week, physical therapy finals this week, so I'm really looking forward to a good little weekend of golf with the boys this weekend. I'm not going to lie.
Go do it. You've earned it. First and 10, 23-yard line. Walnut comes back out. Heavy set, I formation. Tight ends to the left and right. Jackson back in, hands off to Camarion Gray. Believe he might have got a yard before bringing multiple Lions in to make the stop.
To go back to my Montario Hunt story, though, like me and Montario are pretty cool at that point. But once you get heated in a high school basketball basketball game, you don't come back from that. Once you get in an argument with somebody, you don't get between you and a Division I basketball player. So
well, and that's like you said.
Yeah,
I mean, there can be something brought out of that.
Yeah.
When you're in a situation like this. Obviously, Walnut has not had the night they've won it so far.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you're at the very least sticking together and battling.
Right,
That's all you can do. Control what you can control, as a lot of coaches would say. Gray will run into a host of tacklers for Biggersville. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. I think actually they're going to give him a loss of 1 to play. Cooper Fiesel, one of the tacklers. Donovan Shelley, number 56, another one. We've got another player down for Walnut, and I believe that actually might be Gray. While we check on that, we will hear a word from our sponsors and bring you back when play resumes on RCTV 19.
With a high-tech touch.
It seemed like
Mahindra's the official tractor of Tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the goat.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Good luck to our teams from Rebel Services, LLC, specializing in aviation services. 512-0219. Rebel Services, LLC, 5901 Highway 4 West, Ripley.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
Good luck and do your best. D's Oil, 311 City Avenue South.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Henderson Pest Control wishes good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this football season. This broadcast of Tippah County Sports is brought to you thanks to Tippah Connect, your home in Tippah County for high-speed internet. Give them a call at 662-837-8139 to get set up on their blazing fast internet speed. ADF Automotives wishes good luck to Charlie and the Ripley Tigers.
Accidents are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our Tippah County teams this football season.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
No matter how young you are, if you have loved ones, you need to think about how they would cope financially if anything happened to you. Trust me, there are benefits to getting life insurance when you're still young and healthy. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
This is Stephen Eaton in the Belhaven historic downtown Corinth. Call me at 287-0113.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Camarion Gray is being helped off the field after a lengthy time down, and our thoughts and prayers are with Gray. He has been, for the Walnut offense, he's been the bell cow this season. So obviously, you hope that it's something minor that he will, even if he doesn't make it back tonight, you're hoping that he'll be back soon. Ripley up 3-0 at the half. Another update there is Ripley and Senatobia are in a barn burner a little bit across the state over in the five-star city. 3rd down and 10. It'll be Jackson who looks, sets up, throws deep, and it's going to go out of bounds trying to throw a fade route down the sideline. Incomplete.
And a lot of the time tonight, it doesn't seem like his passes are just way out there in the middle of nowhere. His guys are there. It's just Biggersville's guys are just a little bit taller, can jump a little bit higher, a little bit stronger. Just get it away from Walnut's receivers and take it away from them.
You're right. I mean, you've got a safety on the inside of the field, so Jackson does a good job of throwing it to the outside near the sideline where only his guy's going to be able to get it. However, it was just a little bit too far outside. Number 10, Cabriana, was the intended receiver down the sideline. So Walnut will punt it away from Clifton. It'll be received by Hatch, and Hatch going to go left side. He is down the sideline. Now going to try to cut it back inside. Now comes up the middle, breaks a couple more tackles. 15, 10, 5. My goodness, Jathan Hatch touchdown. That man is unbelievable.
I bet he can play some basketball too.
No doubt about it. That is a star athlete if I've ever seen one. Jathan Hatch looked like a punt return that was going to go for 3 yards and breaks 3 or 4 tackles to find his way into the end zone.
The thing about when you punt to these guys, you've got to stay outside of them. You can't let them get outside of. If you do, you're beat for 6.
55-0 as Biggersville gets ready to kick the extra point. Walker yet again. Missed the first one, but ever since has been perfect the rest of the way. And that one, I think, might have got tipped at the line. Yeah, I'm not sure of that, but that one was so low, it looked like it got tipped at the line. But either way, no good, as it will now be 55-0. Biggersville, again, adds to their lead over Walnut. We bring you back with more after this.
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials.
Walnut gets ready to receive the kickoff yet again from Walker. 3:17 as that one is kicked over to Palmer, and Palmer will just kneel it down at about the 39-yard line, which is where Walnut will set up shop. Clock is running in this one.
So, Peyton, for our halftime show here, how many times do you think we're going to hear "Let's Go Lions"? Over 10?
Over 10? Yeah, I'm taking that easy.
Over 10?
No doubt about it. You will hear plenty of "Let's Go Lions." We got a mini cheer, I guess showcase would be a good word for it.
It's a small army, too. It's quite a few young
I have
ladies.
not looked down there yet. My goodness, it really is. It's 30% of the fan base.
100% right on that one.
Walnut will take over 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Clifton in motion. Fake handoff now gives them to dive up to the middle. And a gain of about 4 yards on the play. C.J. Adams, the new back with Gray out.
And if you got a workhorse like Gray, you ride it till the wheels fell off, and it feels like the wheels might have fell off tonight.
2:23 remaining in the second quarter as the clock is running on what has been a beautiful night for football. Great crowd, great atmosphere, great weather. And unfortunately for Walnut, excellent play by the Biggersville Lions. 2nd down and 6. Jackson tosses out to Clifton. Clifton comes back inside, and I believe he might have got a yard, maybe 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5 or 4. Under the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
You know how they say in the South there's always a refrigerator that you keep outside in the garage, the old garage that you keep outside in the garage? You know the fridge that ran for the Steelers a long time ago? He can be the outside fridge. He's a country fridge, so.
William Perry reference there. Oh, man. William the Refrigerator Perry. That is a comparison I was not expecting to be heard tonight.
That wasn't on your bingo scratch-off card?
That was not on my bingo card tonight. 1:24 remaining, 3rd down and 4. Man in motion. Jackson fakes the toss, gives to Clifton, and Clifton, or rather, C.J. Adams will get a yard, maybe 2, before he is brought down about a yard short of the 1st down line to gain. So let's see what Biggersville decides to do here on 4th and short from about midfield.
Let the outside fridge run. Give him the ball.
Feed him. Grady wants Clifton to have it. 53 seconds remaining.
Let the hair flow.
And now it looks like a timeout's going to be called by Walnut. 4th and 1 when we come back. 49 seconds remaining in the first half. Right here on RCTV 19.
1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for.
I've got to get my football knowledge right. William Perry played for the Bears.
He did play for the Bears. I was wondering.
Steelers,
I was wondering if you were going to catch yourself there. And 4th and 1 handoff. It'll be Clifton, who might have got to the line of game. Man, it is close. It does look like, in fact, they're going to move the chains. So Clifton just gets to the line to gain and nothing more.
They listened to my play call. They gave it to the outside fridge.
They heard you up here in the stands. 32 seconds remaining until the end of the first half. And Walnut will quickly get set. Double fullback formation. Tosses out to Clifton. Blockers in front of him, and Clifton falls forward for about a yard or 2. And that is going to take us to the halftime break. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been all Biggersville Lions, and there's nothing more to say. 55-0. The Lions here at home running wild on the Wildcats of Walnut. So Grady.
You can summarize it in 2 words. Speed kills.
Speed kills. That is a great way to describe Biggersville, as they have been excellent. Perfect, one would probably say, in this first half of play. We bring you back after a word for our sponsors for some talk on the game so far, second half thoughts, and some updates from around the state on the gridiron. We bring you back 55-0 at the halftime break. It has been all Biggersville over Walnut right here on RCTV 19.
Individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trust. They also can provide business valuation services. Call
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Angel Davis and the staff at Silly Sisters wishes Tippah County football teams a winning season. Go check them out for all your gift and monogramming needs at 1326 City Avenue North in Ripley.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express. Wishing the best to all our students and athletes. Here at Tippah County Hospital, we are more than just a healthcare facility. Your symbol of excellence is here. Tippah County Hospital, Ripley.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this football season. Go see them at 925 City Avenue South in Ripley and check out their new outdoor patio.
Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions. Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature to safely send money to a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Mahindra's the official tractor of Tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the goat.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Good luck to our teams from Rebel Services LLC, specializing in aviation services, 512-0219. Rebel Services LLC, 5901 Highway 4 West, Ripley.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
Good luck and do your best. Diesel, 311 City Avenue South.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Henderson Pest Control wishes good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this football season. This broadcast of Tippah County Sports is brought to you thanks to Tippah Connect, your home in Tippah County for high-speed internet. Give them a call at 662-837-8139 to get set up on their blazing fast internet speed. ADF Automotives wishes good luck to Charlie and the Ripley Tigers.
Accidents are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our Tippah County teams this football season.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
No matter how young you are, if you have loved ones, you need to think about how they would cope financially if anything happened to you. Trust me, there are benefits to getting life insurance when you're still young and healthy. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
This is Stephen Eaton in the Belhaven historic downtown Corinth. Call me at 287-0113.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
We welcome you back here on RCTV 19, 55-0. Biggersville leading Walnut at the half. Got a couple more scores of interest as well. For one, in the Crosstown Classic, the traditional series between Oxford and Lafayette near the end of the first quarter, or near the end of the second quarter, 29-13. Oxford leading and threatening to score again, looking to put that one away early as well over their rival Lafayette. Ripley leading Senatobia 3-0, low-scoring game at the half there. And also Pontotoc leading Saltillo 7-0 at halftime. Saltillo picking up a big win over Nettleton last week. Grady was there in attendance for that one. South Pontotoc beating Bruce 24-6, 1:04 remaining there in the first half. New Albany 35-27 in the second quarter with Boonville. A shootout there, 35-27 in the second quarter. Halftime 24-0. Amory leading North Pontotoc. And then finally, let's get another score of interest for those in Tippah County with Houston. Trying to find a Houston score and actually do not see one. So tough at times to find scores, but obviously a lot of good football happening around the state, especially nearby, obviously Tippah County, New Albany, and Boonville in quite a bit of a shootout. Grady, I hope you took the over in that one.
I was not expecting Boonville to jump out there on offense like that. I've seen New Albany; they played Nettleton in the Jamboree, and they look really good. I thought they were a really good football team. Boonville, I've heard some things about them. They played Walnut in the Jamboree, I think, earlier in the year, and I think they beat Walnut 14-0. So I was not expecting the Blue Devils to come out and jump out on New Albany like they have. Of course, New Albany's winning, but 35-27. It's a game that's anybody's right now in the second quarter.
Talk a little bit also, want to point there too. You saw, like we said, you saw Saltillo win, I believe, an overtime game last week against Nettleton, and now they're playing Pontotoc close 7-0 at the half, and that's a good Pontotoc squad, a traditionally good squad. And Saltillo has had some down years over the past couple of years, but that seems like a Saltillo squad that's obviously improving.
A few weeks ago, John Llewellyn and I, we were talking, and we were talking about how when you play a sport, confidence is 99% of it. If you win one game, that can lead to that next week. I mean, Saltillo, like we said in the past, hasn't shown that much positive, I guess you could say, in high school football. But here recently, they won a game last week. They're fighting against Pontotoc. Pontotoc, perennially a really good football program. Saltillo might be turning things around. I mean, they've got, like I was telling you on the ride up here, they've got a big running back. They've got a big offensive line. They've got a good quarterback. It just matters if they get all those pieces together, work them in the right direction, and maybe they can pieced together a really good season this year.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Saltillo, that was a team that I called a few years ago, and that was a team that even then was trying to find their way to build back up. So, obviously, like you said, confidence is a big thing there. And give a shout-out to the Pine Grove legend, why don't you, John Llewellyn? And, this one here, Grady, you look at it, 55-0. It's been a game that Biggersville, just from the opening kick, has really dominated, but you got to give, despite, obviously wanting the best for our Wildcats, you got to give credit where credit due, and Biggersville deserves a lot of credit. That is an exceptional football team that they have here in Alcorn County.
What I feel like with Biggersville is there's not just one guy that can get you a touchdown. There's not just two, there's not just three, there's not just four. They've got a whole collective group that is pulling in the right direction, and they can all go and score the ball. I mean, when you've got a school like this that has won the girls and boys state championship basketball last year, they go to North Half in baseball last year, and they're always usually really good in football as well. You've got a school that's just winning in all sports, has got that great culture, as we see all these people here tonight. They're all supporting their football team. They're all here for this. You see they're a 1A school, but I bet there's more people here at this game than there are at 3, 4, 5A schools tonight watching a ball game. So when you have a community that supports your team, when you have a football team, a basketball team, baseball team, no matter what they're playing, they're going to come out support. So it's really cool to see a team like this that's as good as this, that has a fan base that is as good as this as well.
And you said the same thing about Walnut. I mean, from the Walnut area, this is at least probably a good hour drive.
It is. It is.
So, and like you said, Walnut has filled up their side of the stands and still have not wavered in terms of who's out there. So, I mean, this is a Walnut team too, despite, like you said earlier, I think you said, well, this looks like a Biggersville team that's going to be a buzzsaw throughout the rest of the year.
Right.
This is a Walnut team that, obviously has had a very rough outing tonight. But it's a team that, like you said, it's got good fan support in their community. And this is a team that in 2A is going to win a good bit of football games in the division.
They've got some dogs. The outside freeze, like I said, he can run the ball. They've got Gray as well. Hopefully he's going to be okay and be able to go next week. I mean, in 2A, there's a lot of opportunities there, and I can see them exploiting a lot of those opportunities. I don't know how good 2A is this time. I know a lot about 3A. I'm not a 2A football guy, so I couldn't tell you a lot about it. But I feel like there's a lot to be gained there for the Walnut Wildcats.
Absolutely. Make sure also, if you're watching our streams, to comment as usual and put your player of the game down below. Vote for whoever you would like. Obviously, a couple of names come to mind: Jathan Hatch, Trajan Mays with 2 touchdown pick sixes, Dylan Rousey 2 touchdown receptions, Drew Rousey 2 touchdown passes. So plenty of guys on that Biggersville side that have put up quite a game tonight. So make sure, whether you're watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, or anywhere else, make sure to leave who you believe is your player of the game down below. As always, it's left up to you, our RCTV 19 viewers. Grady, in this second half, obviously, I hate to say it, the result is most likely in hand. Let's put it delicately. What do you want to see out of this Walnut football team in the second half?
You want them to come out and fight. I mean, any coach would tell you that right now. You want them to come out and play hard. You don't want them to come out and play hard and fight. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to come out pushing, shoving, personal fouls going into next week. You don't want that. You want to put on the tape that we can go out and compete. You go scratch, crawl, get 2 or 3 scores in the second half, make it a reasonable ball game. Then that's what you want to see as a head coach going into the second half. You know that this Biggersville team is loaded. They've got weapons. They've got so many guys that can run, that can go. But what you want to do as a Walnut Wildcat this half is you want to show your fans that we're not going to quit. We're going to go out there and we're going to play hard.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Grady. Biggersville leading big. Walnut will kick off to start the second half, and we bring you back in about 5 minutes on RCTV 19 after a word from our sponsors for the second half action as Biggersville leading big over Walnut at home on RCTV 19.
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippecanoe sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Angel Davis and the staff at Silly Sisters wishes Tippecanoe football teams a winning season. Go check them out for all your gift and monogramming needs at 1326 City Avenue North in Ripley.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express. Wishing the best to all our students and athletes. Here at Tippecanoe Hospital, we are more than just a healthcare facility. Your symbol of excellence is here. Tippecanoe Hospital, Ripley.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this football season. Go see them at 925 City Avenue South in Ripley and check out their new outdoor patio.
Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions. Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature to safely send money to a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Mahindra's the official tractor of Tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the goat.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Good luck to our teams from Rebel Services LLC, specializing in aviation services, 512-0219. Rebel Services LLC, 5901 Highway 4 West, Ripley.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippecanoe sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
Good luck and do your best. D's Oil, 311 City Avenue South.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Henderson Pest Control wishes good luck to all our Tippecanoe teams and athletes this football season. This broadcast of Tippah County Sports is brought to you thanks to Tippah Connect, your home in Tippah County for high-speed internet. Give them a call at 662-837-8139 to get set up on their blazing fast internet speed. ADF Automotives wishes good luck to Charlie and the Ripley Tigers.
Accidents are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctors.
RCTV brings you back start of the second half, and the clock has already began running here. We're already at the 11-minute mark. We hadn't kicked off yet. The tee will be thrown out.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the second half.
We get ready to kick off here. 55-0. Biggersville will receive the ball and possibly could do more damage here against the Walnut Wildcats. Grady, you have to wonder, well, I was going to say, do you think you see starters, but then you see Mays and Hatch back there to start the second half, returning the kickoff. So let's see, as it will be fielded by number 11. He's going to get to the left side, and he's got a lane to run. He could have more. Cuts back up the middle. One man to beat, 45, 35, 30, and my goodness, speed kills Grady. Touchdown, Biggersville on the kickoff return. They strike on the first play of the second half.
That's the first time we've heard from Devarius Harris tonight. Number 11, he went from the right side of the field to the left side and took it all the way to the house.
My goodness. And there's no other way to say it besides speed kills, like you said, because he just strictly came from the right side of the field, went all the way back left, and credit the Biggersville blockers. They kept in front of him. They didn't give up on the play. The guys on the right side of the field came back to lead the charge on the left side. We also have another player down for Walnut as the extra point unit gets ready.
Injury timeout on the field.
It is Biggersville getting ready to kick another extra point when we come back here on RCTV 19.
Trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our Tippah County teams this football season.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your...
It's Walker to attempt the PAT, and this will be a very quick brought back to action, as luckily it was thankfully Austin Watson who got up and was able to get off the field under his own power. Kick was no good, 61-0 as we head to the other side of the field, and Walnut will get ready to receive a kickoff. And Grady, let me ask you, if you're Walnut, results in hand, second half, are you taking this opportunity to try out some new stuff offensively, or are you continuing to do what you want to try to do to hopefully get your guys some confidence back heading into next week?
I think what you do is you take your guys out there and you do what you do. I don't think it's any time to get crazy with it. You just go out there and go your bread and butter. You go out there and you try to show them that you're here to play still. I mean, you don't want to give up. I think now you see Biggersville bringing some new faces out. So maybe now we can see some more action from the Wildcats as well.
Biggersville, after this one, will head on the road to play Marshall Academy, final non-division game of the season for them, as the kick will be fielded by Adrian Palmer at the 40-yard line. That's where Walnut will set up shop for their first drive of the second half. And it will be Biggersville heading to play Thrasher next week. And what is a region game for them in 1A. Obviously, region play starts a week earlier for 1A. So it will be straight to region play for Biggersville after this big win tonight. And for Walnut, it'll be one last week of tune-up. For us next week, you can find us over in Faulkner, Mississippi, as we will be there to watch the Eagles face off against another set of Eagles in TCPS. Make sure to tune in on RCTV for that next Friday at 7:30. Walnut 1st and 10. Drew Jackson hands off up the middle to the outside fridge, as you call it. As
bread and butter. Give it to the big man.
Zyler Clifton gets 10 yards and a first down.
was tackled by number 9, Dylan Johnson.
At this point in the game, Peyton, you just want to see guys make it through the end of the game without getting hurt. I mean, that's the only thing that, other than the final score at this point, because you know it's already in hand, you just hope that everybody gets out of this healthy and can make it to next week's competition.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Grady. I think you couldn't have said it better myself. 7:28 remaining as this one ticks down in the third quarter. As
I want to see the Fridge get into the end zone one time tonight.
I'm sure Walnut would like to see that too. First and 10 from midfield. Jackson under center. Looks, hands off. No, it's a
good little bootleg.
Bootleg to Jackson. As that got me as well. So a nice run by Jackson of about 6 yards. Will bring up 2nd and 4. I think the first time tonight we've seen Jackson running on a bootleg like that.
I think so too.
Brooks Seago.
Do we have any updates on Gray?
I have not heard anything. Hopefully we'll hear something about Camarion Gray very soon. If we hear anything, sports fans, we will have that too. You do know a score update over Ripley and Senatobia, still 3-0, but Ripley has first down at the Senatobia 2-yard line, so looking to add to their lead there as it's a handoff, just a dive up the middle for another 2 to 3 yards. It's going to bring up about 3rd down and 2 for Walnut at the Biggersville 42-yard line.
Tackled by number 8, Case Healard.
And Grady, like we said, results in hand, but there's always just a tad bit of momentum to be gained from any play in football, and a score would just obviously be big, if for no other reason than to break the shutout, in terms of your mind heading into next week. Luckily, you head into your final region tune-up against Marshall Academy, as that one's going to be an outside run, and it will be swallowed up on the stretch on the outside. Again, like we said earlier in the night, if there's one man there to make the tackle, there's 11, because all of Biggersville's defenders are swarming to the football.
That's right.
4th and 4.
Down for the Wildcats.
Plus territory here. Would you just go ahead and run the Fridge up the middle, try to get that first down?
Yeah, at this point, obviously, what's the difference in, the Biggersville scoring another touchdown. So just for your confidence, why not just try to score one more, or score one? Jackson will fake it, and he's got his man, Adams, for the first down, and more off play action, and he runs a man over. C.J. Adams just put his shoulder down and ran through a tackler. So the first, I believe, positive pass play of the evening on the bootleg from Drew Jackson, just tosses over C.J. Adams. You see that a lot where that Walnut does on offense, where on play action they just slip Adams out of the fullback spot into the flat, and effective there.
I'll give you another Ole Miss analogy there. It's like the Michael Trigg out of the backfield slip screen right there. It's a nice little play that Ole Miss runs this year.
Look, if you know.
There's my Fridge.
And
he's got 10 there, running through some bodies.
Got more than 10, as he will get a bounce
Inside
to the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's going to be first down. I don't believe it'll be first down and goal. He'll have about a half yard between the first down marker and the end zone. So Walnut threatening to end the shutout here. 4:11 remaining in the third quarter of play.
Ball is on the 10-yard line of Biggersville.
Biggersville just obviously a newer group of gentlemen in the game for them, but obviously for them just as important to try to hold the shutout as well. We'll see if they can bow up in the goal line situation. And that's exactly what they come out in, a heavy eye set, handoff up the middle, and it will be, I believe, C.J. Adams on the run up the middle.
Good little inside trap there. I like that.
Very good play call, as the misdirection is good for about 7 yards. And they did end up calling it first and goal, so now it'll be second and goal from about the 4-yard line.
Yeah, 4, yeah.
So Walnut looking to get their first points of the evening. 3:12 remaining here in the third quarter of play.
My eyesight at this time of night is not very good, so I'm glad that you can see that far. I cannot.
That makes me feel good. I've been worried about my eyesight lately, so it makes me feel good for you to say that. You don't wear contacts, do you, Grady?
I do wear contacts.
Oh, you do?
It does not help, though.
I learn something new every day. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Walnut. They got one. C.J. Adams is the man who powers into the end zone for Walnut's first score of the night here in the third quarter.
Tough run, tough drive there. This is a good-looking drive for the Wildcats. They converted on that 4th and 4 and ended up with a touchdown. You like to see that in the second half with the score like it is to convert and get them a score.
Yeah, Walnut just simply said, all right, enough fooling around. They threw the ball one time on that drive to convert on 4th. Besides that, like I said, it was hard-nosed runs the rest of the way as Walnut is able to get into the end zone for the first time tonight to break the shutout. And it looks like the Wildcats will now also go for 2. I formation. One receiver at the bottom of the screen. Man in motion. Fakes the toss.
Throw it to him.
Now gives to Clifton, and he will run in and converts for the 2-point conversion. So Walnut has put their first 8 points on the board here with just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 61-6, Biggersville still up big in this one as we bring you back in just a moment on RC TV 19.
Floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
No matter how young you are, if you have loved ones, you need to think about how they would cope financially if anything happened to you. Trust me, there are benefits to getting life insurance when you're still young and healthy. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
This is Stephen Eaton in the Belhaven historic downtown Corinth. Call me at 287-0113.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
We welcome you back here on RCTV 19 as Walnut will kick it away. It's a pooch kick, and that one is going to fly out of bounds. So it will be Biggersville who will start around the 35-yard line, if not maybe shorter since it went out before it made it to the 35, I believe. So let's see where they spot the football as the clock ticks down, and I believe it's going to get to the fourth quarter before we even run a play.
It looks about like my drive there, Peyton, about 35 yards, slice out of bounds.
Man, you were on it with the golf reference. You want to golf, Brady?
Well, I want to really bad.
You want to really bad.
I want to really bad.
I would have never guessed it. And, yes, it is going to be placed at 35-yard line, and that's where the third quarter is going to end. Also, another Tippah County score of interest, 6-0. Ripley leading Senatobia in the third quarter there. But here it is the end of the third, 61-8, Biggersville leading Walnut. We bring you back for the final 12 minutes of action right here on RCTV 19.
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in
What year you graduate? RCTV welcomes you back here as Biggersville gets ready to start their first offensive drive of the second half. Walnut burned the whole quarter by themselves on offense as it's a run to the outside. I believe that was number 6, Malachi Stafford, who is outside and out of bounds.
We may have our player of the game, Peyton, but our best dressed player of the game is Malachi Stafford, our new running back in for the Biggersville Lions. He's got the neon green sleeve and cleats as well. So that is a elite collab right
Is
there.
the saying true in your mind, Grady? Look good, play good?
It is. If you don't look good, you cannot play good, I feel like. So it is a must to look good as well as play good.
2nd down and 9. Handoff to Stafford, and he is wrapped up in the backfield. What a great job by the Walnut front 7 to get into the backfield. Couple of different players in on that tackle for Walnut.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Lions.
Number 4, Colin Clifton. Number 6, Tyler Roll, who are in on that tackle, and a huge loss for Biggersville, as it'll be 3rd and long, I believe, for the first time tonight. Biggersville lines up for this 3rd down play, hoping to get up first down and keep the chains moving. It'll be just a little quarterback run by Case Hilliard, who will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. I think that's where they're going to spot him. And 4th down, and here comes the punt.
Case Hilliard, shout out to Miss Hilliard, who's also here tonight, our first year at Northeast biology teacher, Peyton.
Oh, yeah, you got to shout her out. We saw her before the game, and she said that her son played, so got to see him some action tonight. So shout out Miss Hilliard. Great biology teacher.
Great biology teacher. Highly recommend. If you're going to Northeast, would recommend Miss Hilliard for A&P and biology.
1,000%. 4th and long, Biggersville punting for the first time tonight.
To receive for the Wildcats is number 22, Jack.
They'll have to get the snap off quick.
They have 12 men on the field there?
And I believe they did have 12 men on the field. And I think they also had a false start as well. So Biggersville, and that happens in situations like this where you're playing new guys,
right.
You know, guys, especially when you haven't punted all night. So the punt unit, the first team guys are like, wait, are we still out there? Second team guys, wait, are we out there? You know, what's the deal?
Right.
And so the confusion will move it back 5 more yards, and we will try the punt again. It is Jack Leak back deep for Walnut. See if he can make a big play.
Ooh.
And a line drive of a punt right to Leak, and I think we have another false start. Yes, we do. So let's back it up 5 more yards and try it again.
That will be a 5-yard penalty.
Just giving the punter some room,
Move
you know.
to the 18-yard line.
Just snap it to the quarterback and just let him throw it to him by now. Throw it to the Walnut.
8:20 remaining in the 4th quarter.
Back to punt is still Trey Gunn, and back to receive is 22, Jack Lee.
4th and 27 is now listed on the scoreboard. Or it's simpler to say 4th and a long way. And
we have a run here.
I think
on 4th and 27.
we have a. I'm not sure really what was the case there. It almost reminded me, I don't know if you saw it last week, of a punter that ran across the line of scrimmage and then kicked it. And it looked like the punter was about ready to do it there, but rather he finally just takes a knee down. So Walnut is going to take over with great field position at about the 25-yard line of Biggersville.
Did he muff it, or was it just a scenario where I'm just going to run it since I called it?
It looked like he had decided immediately when he called it that he thought he had the room for the first down, but then just decided against it after he was past the line of scrimmage.
He got over here by the coaching staff, and they told him to go down.
They told that man to go down. You're probably exactly right, Grady. 7:13 remaining.
Because in all honesty, there was a lot of green grass.
There was quite a bit of green grass. It would have been very close to converting it. So Walnut probably on what will be their final offensive drive of the evening. It'll be Adrian Palmer to hand it off up the middle. Now bounce out. Back Lions.
And you think in like situations like this, as a young guy, you're like, well, I'm not really going to give my whole 100% because it's over. I'll go out there and try. Coaches in this situation look at you and see who's going to give me something, maybe not this year, but next year. Who's going to give me this energy in a time where the game's out of hand? Who's going to go out there, give me some energy, and show me that they want to be there?
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. And, coaches will tell you all the time to, guys in this position, you're one play away from being in a big spot, where you go from being in this situation of playing in the game to, all right, you're starting this Friday.
Right.
All it takes is one man down, one play, and you're there. As it's going to be a touchdown pass from Adrian Palmer. It's going to be brought into the end zone by Cabriana, as Adrian Palmer has himself a touchdown pass.
Nice little play design there.
Yeah, the play action pass for the second time tonight works as they roll it out to the right side and dump it off, as Walnut now has their second score of the evening with just under 6 minutes to go in this one.
Looks like we're going to get a 2-point convert or 2-point try as well.
Does look like they're going to go for a 2-point conversion yet again, Grady, as they'll be in an I formation. Palmer will hand off, and it will be Watson who runs it in for 2. And it is Walnut who is able to get more points on the board, 61-16, 5:30 remaining in the ball game. We bring you back for the final minutes of action right here on RCTV 19.
At 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874.
4:30 remaining in the ball game, 61-16. Walnut trailing Biggersville here as the Wildcats get ready to kick it off. And looks like they might kick something short. And the kick is away. It's going to be a little onside kick. It bounces up in the air, and it's on the ground, and Walnut has recovered the onside kick. They're going to get another offensive possession before this ball game ends.
What a nice little onside kick there.
Yeah.
He got the kick that he wanted in that kick, and it was a great play by the kicking team there.
That's something that as a coaching staff you keep in mind later in the year because that took it back exactly the bounce you wanted. You keep that in mind later in the year. All right, this guy is going to be able to, do exactly what we need him to on the kick unit. So it will be Walnut that gets one more drive. 6-0 steal over as Ripley is leading Senatobia. Only allowed 2 first downs from what I've heard, Grady. And we were talking about this last week. We are nearly 4 games in, and if this score stands, Ripley in 4 games will have allowed 6 points. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Ripley is on their way possibly to being 4-0 if they can get a big win. Then they'll play Boonville next week as the toss in the backfield nearly is recovered by Biggersville, but the running back was able to hop back on it to keep possession for the Wildcats. Wilbanks is the one who falls on it with 3 minutes remaining. Again, want to remind you that we will next week be live at Faulkner, Mississippi for the first time this season. Second time we'll see the Eagles, but the first time we will be at Faulkner as they host another set of Eagles in TCPS. Make sure to tune in there at 7:30 on RCTV 19.
So I've heard that Coach Jason Harrison's back in Ripley, and in my opinion, he's a really good football coach, but I feel like he's a better basketball coach. If he ever hears this, he can disagree with me if he wants, but Coach Jason Harrison's a really good guy, and I hope he succeeds at Ripley High School.
As we all do at RCTV 19. As the run is up the middle by Austin Watson, a great run of over 10 yards, as it's going to be 3rd down and about 2 as this game gets to the 2-minute mark. And Grady, as this one gets ready to come to a close, just talk a little bit again about what we saw tonight was an excellent Biggersville squad.
It was, and I was very impressed on the athleticism that they brought to the table. Like I said, they don't just have 1 weapon, 2 weapons, 3 weapons. They've got guys in all facets of the game that can score for you. So it's a very impressive team that's going to be trouble in 1A this year. And also with my second half key for Walnut, I think they've done really well. They've scored 2 touchdowns in the second half. They converted on both 2-point conversions. So I'm proud for Walnut in the second half to play the way that they have. And their energy's been there. They haven't come out to fight. Like I said, not fighting physically, but they've come out to fight, and they've played hard, and they've shown that they're here to play in the second half. So I'm proud to say that they've done that.
No doubt about it, Grady. I think you put it very well. And this is the Walnut team that is going to hit their first snag of the season, and will move them to 3-1, but they will play Marshall Academy in their final game before Region in 2 weeks. We've got an injury on the field. So let's take one of our final breaks of the night, and we will come back for the conclusion on RCTV 19.
Discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippecanoe sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services.
Back here on RCTV 19, and you were making the point before the break, Grady, that, and I think you said it well. Walnut, has battled, and I think that shows you a little bit about this football team in the second half, that they were never, ready to give up in this one, and is a team that has a chance to still make some noise in 2A, as their division is right in front of them, and it's a very a division that they have a very good chance of competing in with Baldwin, East Union, Belmont, Myrtle, and Potts Camp. So that's a division that they're going to have a good shot to have a playoff berth out of. So, that's your goal. You make it to the playoffs, and who knows what happens from there.
That's the ode to the head coaches as well. I mean, you got head coaches and great leaders, great seniors and juniors that can lead this team and say, in the second half, we're not going to quit. We're going to come out here and play. I think that's good going forward into next week and then into region play, as you said, the division that they have. It's going to be a fun year to finish out. I mean, I remember several years ago there was a team that didn't play very well during the regular season, and then they went undefeated in the region. You never know what's going to happen in region play. So,
and it looks like we aren't going to run a play. The play clock never resets, so this one will tick final. 61-16. The Biggersville Lions came out, were ready to play, and we're all over the Walnut Wildcats as they pick up their third win of the season. They moved to 3-0 over Walnut, and it's time now for our player of the game. And I saw a couple people put his name in the chat, and Grady, I think it's who we would both agree is the player of the game. Number 2, Jathan Hatch. I believe he had 1 pick six, and I believe 2 offensive touchdowns. And a punt return touchdown, I believe. So Jathan Hatch, just an unbelievable night. Like you said, top end speed. That's a man that you're going to see at the very least playing at the JUCO level, if not playing on Saturdays in some form of NCAA football. Talk about Jathan Hatch's night.
Well, Jathan, we talked about him before the game started. With his size, his speed, I mean, you're sitting at 6'3", 190, and I can promise you he's probably hitting 4.3, 4.4 on the 40. That guy, if Northeast, ICC, I mean, even these Division I programs are not looking at this guy, they need to. This guy's legit. He can play on the defensive side of the ball, offensive side of the ball, put him wherever you want to. He's going to make plays for your team. So I think this guy right here is going to be somebody to look forward to in the remainder of football season. I told Peyton a minute ago I would love to call some basketball games with him as well and see this team play basketball as well in the future.
No doubt about it. This is a team that I'm going to want to watch after they will be defending a state basketball championship this year as well. So regardless, a great night for Jathan Hatch and a great night for Biggersville here at home as they knock off the Wildcats big. And remember, fans, again, we'll remind you one more time, next week it is Faulkner and TCPS, our next stop on this road of the 2022 football season from Tippecanoe. So, folks, we are going to take it home from here. We thank you so much as looks like we have a shower over at the other side of our screen. Try to get a Gatorade shower in. So congrats to Biggersville as they win big, 61-16. We will see you next Friday night as Faulkner and TCPS face each other off in a battle of the Eagles. 7:30 start time there. Don't miss it. Right here on RCTV 19. For all of our lovely sponsors that make our coverage of Tippecanoe football possible, for Mr. Joey on the camera, and for my partner, Grady Gardner. Again, Grady, thank you so much for being on with me tonight.
I appreciate it.
Peyton Taylor signing off here. Good night. God bless. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next week on RCTV 19. Good night, everybody.